D7 can clear waves fast, but I'm not too sure how comical do they really want to be. Azu! Oh! Ah! The flick of a condenser! All of these players are looking for to pick up the purple buff first. Galaxy Legends, understandably, will be able to make it there first because the purple buff of blue team is just way closer to the turtle's pit. Such, Lewis throws the flowing blood right into the face of D7. D7 doesn't have his ultimate just yet, and so is Cadenza. Both of the roamers, they're just going to be playing a little bit slowly, while C-Cat currently from all the way from the back with the feathered airstrike. Lewis takes the kill down. Sorry, I'm Felix. While we've got Pro Esports that manages to take the turtle down. It's a two-man death. No, two-man death from the side of Pro Esports just to take the turtle for themselves. Is that worth it? Make that three-man death for the turtle. Is that worth it? The TOR didn't land on anyone. However, Lin did manage to get the turtle, and that's what's important. Tectonic charge lands on the D7. He goes for the Raging Sandstorm to get himself away, but Lewis catches up, allows Wiki to pick up that kill. Pro Esports have yet to get a single kill out of this, while the feather airstrikes that's already been used. Raging Sandstorm from D7 hopes to get away, but a quick Sand Guard saves him just to keep him alive a little while longer. While Lin picks up the turtle, and the feathered airstrike from C-Cat comes in a little bit unnecessary, I would say. But right now, Azu tries to go in on the kill onto Lin, but he will go down. Lin slides out, but Frostor and Felix flickers on forward, ensures to go for a trade between the junglers. D7 walks right into a trap. Doesn't have a lot of HP to work. Wait a second, he survives. But I'm not too sure about Kozen though, as now he will go down. A quick knock up onto Sora and Felix, but he's a tanky boy. Activating, but flying up into the sky because of the Lord. Goes for the stun onto Lewis, but that's not gonna do anything. But at least it helps. Azu steals the Lord right under the noses of Galaxy Legends. Wiki picks up a double with at least 40 stacks onto his Sky Piercer on him right now. The T1 turret in the middle lane now goes down. The Lord would eventually march on forward to the middle lane. This would give them a little bit of a breath of fresh air. This is just a casual steal. Oh, D7 wasted down onto his flicker. And now Wiki even pick up a kill on the D7 himself. With Galaxy Legends now knocking on the doors of Pro Esports. We do have the Mountain Shocker slamming down on the Zorian Felix. The stun down on the Cadenza. They should be able to take at least one, but hopefully they can trade a little bit more. A good stun from D7 onto C-Cat, but he will sacrifice himself and Wiki picking up a triple. It's actually a perfect opportunity coming in from the side of Kozen. Goes in, bravest fighter. Unfortunately, D7 taken down. Double kill. Connected for Wiki. Charge lands onto Zar. Keep an eye on the C-Cat. He still does have his feathered airstrike looking for the perfect opportunity. He's all the way behind, but Cadenza will take the L first. It's gonna be a trade between Kozen as well as Cadenza. At least Wiki gets the kill now. The feathered airstrike finally appears, looking and waiting for the time for the Raging Sandstorm to pop off. But shortly after, it doesn't even matter at all. Galaxy Legends picks up game number 1. Great game from Galaxy Legends. Very far ahead. Single rough wave stolen. A single stolen rough wave into the Way of the Dragon is actually an amazing combination. Lewis goes for a fight against Azu. They did manage to get a really good trade though. And I do like that trade. It's a 2-4 game. But here we go. Azu tries to take down the tries to take down the turtle, which in the end of the day, it will go over to Sa instead. Azu and Sorian Felix will lose their life just for the turtle, while Galaxy Legends didn't lose anyone from that at all. How it's like to feel thirsty. Fun fact. As now, they finally managed to get a kill down at the Cadenza. That's a 5v4. Pick-off for a pick-off. No death. But now Wiki overextends himself. But he managed to stack up a lot of these shields. He gets a kill down on D7. Galaxy Legends fought back. They struck back. They're now looking for a kill down over to Sorian Phoenix. Will they be able to? Unfortunately not. Flickers out of the way. And Galaxy Legends takes down the T1 turret here in the middle lane. Massive value. Now Galaxy Legends, they completely won in the river fight. Pro Esports cannot get close enough. Good job to Lin. From the side of, from the side of Lewis. Lewis just going to be jumping himself down D7. The Shard residue builds up and takes the life out of D7. Side above side. The way on Dragon is going to be connected down on the D7, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like D7 will be able to get himself right out of that. But wait, his auto second is not dead just yet. He better just to walk away. Lazar is the one is not going to be walking away though, as he's going to go down, and so is Kozen. HP all the way down low. The Ogi Shadow kill coming from Lin brings Azu down. The middle lane is going to crack open, and so is the bottom lane. All 5 members of Galaxy Legends will now knock onto the core of Pro Esports and crack it right open. Congratulations over to Galaxy Legends as they take 2 games in a row right out of Pro Esports against Pro Esports. As such, now we're going to be looking at Lin almost getting the Lord, or rather takes the turtle down almost immediately. Sorry, I'm Felix picking up the first blood down on the Sea Cat Cadenza. So I've already caught my break. As such, the Feather Airstrike now rains down the Cadenza. D7, the power of nature, swipes him right out of the map and puts the final nail in the coffin for him. No, this is not a replay. As such, Saad takes up a free kill on the Sea Cat. This is the second time that Lin tries to make his way up to the top lane. But unfortunately, no goal for the Hayabusa. No death Galaxy Legends. However, Pro Esports can always try to climb back into the grand finals, and that is always going to be possible. However, Galaxy Legends, they are just 1 game away from going to the grand finals and facing up against CFU Gaming. We'll see how that's going to work out. Kozen joins into the fray. That is going to be that Zaman Force tossed down onto Cadenza, and just almost enough to allow Kozen to get a kill. But unfortunately, he's not going to be flying up from the Furious Dive. Lin picks up a kill on the Sorian Felix. This is a very good counter engage for the side of Galaxy Legends. As such, that is going to be D7 slamming Lin right into the wall. And there's a 3-man knockup for the side of Cadenza by West. The follow-up. Wiki, you need to be here. But Azu picks up the kill onto Cadenza. 1-for-2 trade. It's back and forth and back and forth. Pro Esports still have got the opportunity to win this, as such as Zaman Force pops up, destroys Wiki in an instant. I'm a bot from the side of D7. Lewis literally diving the turret. This is not good, Lewis! What are you doing? What is going on? Dude, everyone is tired. I get it, man. I get it, but not like this, man. Fortunately, Kozen's Chronophasia will not be able to clip on the Cadenza as of yet, while Seacat opens up the RWM, did not manage to capture everyone inside of it just yet. Water Death Sonata lands one on the D7, did not kill him yet as well. Play from behind. They're back against the wall. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the Feather Airstrike will be able to stay alive for long, but Lin did what he could with the Ogi Shadow kill. Dealt a lot of damage to Sai. So the Azu, now the RWM opens up onto Kozen as well as D7, but unfortunately Kozen will not be able to run away. But they are trading out one another at this point in time. Sorry, and Felix is still in the fight, and I'm not too sure whether he will be able to run away or not, because Lin, he might get his Ogi Shadow kill back, but hopefully not. Because right now, Galaxy Legends knocks onto the front doors of Pro Esports. Pro Esports slowly losing their lead as Lin, he has his Ogi Shadow kill, but he goes down before that eventually happened. This is in a dark spot. CCU immunity with the Purifier. Will he get away? Yes, he will. However, D7, he overextended, but he flickers backwards. He's not dead just yet. The dragon comes and he gets a kill down on the Wiki. A standard trade that we can live with. They are okay. The Lord is available right now, but unfortunately, as someone said, oh wait, that's not gonna happen. He's gonna be fine. He still have a little bit of shield, CC immunity. The Feather Airstrike is just gonna be pushing Lewis away, but he's coming back again. Lin as well just lays down onto Zarya and Felix, and Kozen is dead as well. of the Sonata from inside the wiki. As now they're waiting for the point in time to break the silence. What was that feather airstrike? I don't know, but Lane will take the Lord down. C-Cat all the way from the back when it comes out, and RWM will be bossing up onto the D7, making sure that he will go down. All the rest of the members from the side of the Pro Esports, they will want to get themselves running away. But Lewis caught up. Lin will catch up as well, but he's taking a little bit too much damage. As such, the rest of the members from the side of Galaxy Legends, they can't continue this anymore. They can't force this out. The moment that you try to force this out, that might actually just end up a lot more worse. But for now, this is an evolved Lord that will be marching in from the middle lane. And this is gonna be rough as Lin goes straight in. When it comes down to the Ogi Shadow kill, this is not gonna be allowed and will not be able to get a kill down. And goes, and is this really finally gonna be it? When it comes down to Feather Airstrike, can he clear everything? Galaxy Legends, they're kicking the core! They cracked the core! And they cracked it all! They cracked Pro Esports! Getting themselves a 3-0 victory! Not going for a full Best of 5 series, they get themselves an express pass all the way through to the grand final. Commiserations to Pro Esports, as unfortunately they will now bow out of the competition. My attachments with them, man.